It's that time of the month again. No, it is not your period. It is just the Jill Rodrigues update for November. Now, you guys, if you do not care about Jill's Thanksgiving or the updates in her sister Amy's health throughout the month, this is not the episode for you. It's going to be a lot of Thanksgiving and it's going to be a lot of Amy, so buckle in. We hit the ground running this November with the most wonderful day of the year. Yes, that is, of course, Jill's birthday. Of course, her children wrote her a bunch of letters, I guess, on Facebook, but they're pretty much the same droning on that we always do. But here's a little video from her birthday.
I cannot believe I'm 47. I feel
47. Wow.
35. And you act and look 35. It's younger. Okay, here's my. What should my wish be? What should my wish?
To be 37.
I made a wish.
Your body is.
First of all, Nuri, you don't have to eat her ass like that. But second of all, somebody on Reddit actually said something so funny, was that she probably wished to be pregnant. And that is just fucking funny as all get out. But anyway, we didn't get a ton of Jill birthday content, unfortunately, because Amy, her sister, and if you're unfamiliar or just have forgotten, she's the one who Jill is always calling severely paraplegic. Unfortunately, Amy was sent to the hospital, and here's a few posts about that.
Hey everyone, Jill here. I just wanted to get on here and ask for prayer for my sister. So a lot of you know that my sister Amy, 10.5 years ago, she broke her neck due to a car accident, and so she's a quadriplegic. And so she has been through so much it's been 10.5 years, and she recently got a kidney stone and bladder stones, and so it went sepsis. So I'm just asking for prayer for her. They're flighting her from the hospital she's in to Charleston, West Virginia, so she can get better care. But as you can imagine, her husband and her sweet 6 children are worried to death, and so are we. So please pray. Thank you, everyone.
Now, in my professional, of course, opinion, do I think that Jill is posting those sorts of videos for attention? Yes, I am. But do I also think she's very worried about Amy? Yes, absolutely. And I do feel quite bad for Amy as well as her children. And I'm glad to see that she's doing a little better now. Jill then continues to share with us that she's actually heading down to West Virginia herself with the kids to support Amy, which is, of course, exactly what Amy needs, of course.
Hey everyone, Jill here with another update on my sister. So I just got off the phone with her, and of course that ripped my heart out because she's so positive. But she's having trouble eating, drinking, so I think I'm actually going to head there. Both of my other sisters have already arrived there today. There have been some improvements, though some of her numbers have gone up a little bit in a good way, and so we are very hopeful. But my sister is such an inspiration, and her husband, he's had to be constantly flipping her because she feels like panicked all the time. And so he's just constantly flipping her. Both of them have had little to no sleep. So please continue to pray, everyone.
Gabriel and Samuel hosted a bowling tournament at the, I guess, local bowling alley, which is actually quite cool. They had 18 players, so they really, got some folks together. It was kind of funny because they invited all these people, and then David actually took first place, then Samuel took second, and Gabriel took third. So they must have been practicing. Anyway, so while all that was happening, Amy was getting better. Updates from Kevin, her husband, were very positive, and then Jill gives us this update.
Hi everyone, I wanted to give you an update on my sister. So we are actually heading there right now to the hospital. So her numbers are really good. Her numbers have been a lot better, and hence the reason we waited until my husband was able to finish work today and then head there. But She has, her heart is shallow beating, and there's some congestive heart failure, and also her liver is enlarged, and it's just, we just still need continued prayer. My brother-in-law, I just got off the phone with him a little bit ago. He said that she's doing really relatively well, and sometimes the congestive heart failure can be caused by all the stress that her organs have been under. And so just continue to pray for her. We're heading there though because we just want to see her.
After that, we got a fairly negative report from Amy's husband, Kevin.
Spirit, forever I pray, in fathomless billows of love.
Amy's left lung collapse, among a few other things, so things weren't looking too terribly great at this point in the month.
Hi everyone. A lot of you have been asking for updates on my sister, so I thought I would just do a voice update. So she continues to do well, but the reason that she still has a long road ahead of her is because she still has a very large kidney stone that they actually had to put a stent, I think it's called, in to let the waste get by the kidney stone. That still has to be blasted, and sometimes when that gets blasted, it can release more bacteria and potentially cause sepsis again. So that's why they're waiting, because she needs to get stronger. She's still in the ICU, but her heart is back to almost 100% function, so we are so grateful for that. Her lungs are continuing to heal, so just pray that she can get really strong, and then they can get the bladder stones and the kidney stones successfully out, and she can get totally on the mend.
After that update from Jill, she came onto Instagram stories just to fucking flex on us. So there you go. Jill posted this photo of Amy in the hospital for some reason and gave us another update that was not terribly positive. Amy was then moved out of the ICU. In between all of the Amy updates, Jill got online to post a photo of her and one of her younger daughters looking very sad because Renee would be gone for about a month. She's going to be nannying with a family who does Christmas shows, singing and band type stuff, I guess. And so they're very upset about that. Hopefully Renee can find her a new courtship while she's out there. You know, fuck it up, Renee. They then attended another TP USA event. David was full on flag regalia. Then Timothy Charles had his baby dedication. Ellen confirmed they are calling him Charlie. Jill was not in attendance. Amy was then discharged from the hospital, which is great. It kept on going back and forth, up and down, kind of in terms of her health. So I really wasn't sure what was going to happen. Jill then blessed us with a ton of Thanksgiving content, which I had to remove the audio from. Timothy and Heidi were in attendance.
Oh, sloth. Turtle. Monumentality. Vacuum cleaner.
Vacuum.
Black
Zipper.
Black cheese.
Spin it around. Okay.
Giant.
Oh, drive-through.
Family. Coffee. Tea party. Shaving. Barber. Baseball.
No. Skiing. Skiing down a hill.
Race car. NASCAR.
Windy hill.
Oh.
Oh.
Bobsleigh.
Lots of. Oh, yeah.
Chocolate hearts. Heart chocolate.
Casino. Casino.
Chocolate.
You can't. Go.
Circle.
No. You're not allowed to like word things out. That's not.
Circle. Round. Me. You. Oh,
Rainbow.
Oh.
Science experience.
Scientist.
Scientist.
Giant.
Giant Slayer.
Cheat.
That's a good one.
Steam. Simmer. Tea. Simmering hot. Steam. Cool. Hot chocolate. Candle. Lighting. Candlelighter. Swimming.
Diving.
Swimming pool.
Diving.
Pool. Swimming pool. Table pool. Pool table. Rainbow. Fine. Ball. Eagle. The hand.
Flowers.
Shadow.
Oh.
Wait.
Hunting. Bow hunting.
Turkey hunt.
Archery.
Heart.
Oh.
Cherub.
No.
What is that?
You know what it is? Cupid.
Donut hole. First wheel. Spongy. Click target. Family.
Family tree.
Head of the house.
Family.
So after all the Thanksgiving festivities, that's pretty much all we have in Jill World for the month. I will see you guys next week, and for just my Jill lovers, I'll see y'all next month.
Just it's really fake and gay, and I am actually an expert on all matters that are fake and gay.